Alright, so here it is. Excuse the mess around the printer. That's just some stuff from my camping trailer that I've got under a dust cover. I'm going to probably take some of the packaging off right now. I'm not going to video all that, but once I get the box open, I'm going to pull it out, set it up on my stand in my office, and then I will continue from there. It says manuals and everything is in this box. Okay, great. Man, there's a ton of packaging around it. Which is good because you don't want it getting damaged. What's in this box? This box has CD and my cables, which I already downloaded the software, so supposedly I'm not gonna need that. And then this box, second box has, oh, my dummy cartridges and my ink cleaner, the cleaning liquid. I bought one of these because I wasn't sure if it came with one. I guess I should have paid a little more attention. I bought both these. I bought a kit and the cleaner, so I have an extra kit, I guess, for later. Oh well. So keep that in mind. If you're buying one of these, it already comes with a cleaning cartridge and a cleaning fluid with swabs. So you don't need that to purchase that if you don't want to. I did, so I'll just have extra. There's some other stuff inside here. I'll be sure I don't lose it. Oh, the roller sides for the vinyl rolls. I'll take those inside. This is more cleaning swabs, probably for the head. One more thing down in here. Oh, the pin for the pulley. Oh, and then of course there's the bar right there. So that's important. I'll probably just carry that whole thing inside. I'm going to lift this up and carry it to my desktop inside, and I'll see you then. Whoa, it's a little heavy, but I got it on there. It's going to be a little tight with the inks there, but it'll be all right. There we go. It is up there. It is not, it's heavy. It's not too bad. It'd probably be better if you had two people to help you lift it up and carry it wherever you're going to need to carry it, because it's kind of bulky. Most of the weight I think is on the right side over here where maybe all this is. When I carried it, I had one hand under here holding on, and I had the other hand over here holding onto the footrest, and just kind of walked sideways down the hallway and got it in. Luckily I didn't have to go too far because it was getting pretty heavy. Again, I would recommend two folks helping you carry it, especially if you're an old guy like me. But it's on there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the videos. I've kind of watched them already on as far as the setup goes from Roland. I bought this from Cold Desi. They also sent me some videos, which I think they're just the same videos that Roland has. So I'm gonna watch those and just kind of, I'll film a little bit of it. I'm not trying to film too much because I don't want to make it too boring. A lot of you folks probably have already seen those videos. And you new folks, just go watch them. They'll give you the basics as far as on how to set it up. If you can see here, you can already see the mine was configured. Shows that you have the white metallic or the second magenta cartridge. I got a white cartridge, so I have a lot of jobs that can require clear vinyl, which I bought. I have a clear of, I have a roll of clear and white vinyl. I went ahead and bought the 20-inch roll from Roland. I'll go through that and just kind of get used to it, and once I figure out if I like that vinyl or not, then I'll maybe switch to another one. We'll see. Okay, I got everything plugged up, so it says for me to turn on the primary power, which just did. The USB cable is already connected to my computer, and I already have VersaWorks installed. I just haven't started it up yet. I'll go ahead and power it up. It's on. Okay, I have everything plugged in, but I installed VersaWorks, but I need to install the utility software, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, so it'll recognize the printer. Instead of using the CD, I'm going to try downloading the software from the website. I picked the 64-bit because that's what I'm running, so I'm going to go ahead and run the setup and we'll go through that. Okay, this the install seems a little inconsistent. I'm guessing because the machine is so old and that the operating systems have changed so much since it came out, because I'm assuming Windows XP was probably out when this thing first came out. So you have to kind of go through the website and look at some of the installations. If you're not real computer savvy, this is not going to be, this part of the process is not going to be easy. Luckily, I just kind of poked around. I found the software I needed to download. I downloaded the updates, and now I finally got this prompt to start installing my inks. I installed the utility first. It was running. It was recognizing the printer, but it wasn't giving me the prompt to install the inks. It just kept doing the beeping. But once. So then I had to go install the updater, and I found the updater. It wasn't available on Roland's site. When you click on the link, it just opens up a window and it just immediately closes. So I went to the ColdDesi site where I bought the printer, and they have it zipped up in a package, so I was able to get the updater that way. Got the updater. I had to, shut everything off, turn it back on a couple of times, and it finally got me to this ink fill prompt. So I'm going to go through this prompt, and hopefully I can get my inks set up and get it ready to go. I just wanted to show that I'm selecting the white ink, even though a lot of folks on some of the Facebook groups that I got on did not recommend using white ink, but I actually have a big market for it. I'm going to be pre-printing a lot of stuff on clear vinyl material and probably do some window clings too. I'm going to be creating a lot of stuff for cars and bike type decals. But I'll also design decals around or based on the fact that I'll be using clear vinyl. That way I can design an image, I can put a cut line on the edge of the image and cut it almost immediately, because it'll just have a clear border around it rather than a white border if you're printing on white vinyl. If you've done it before, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like when you see a sticker and it's got the white border around it, that's because it's printed on white vinyl with the border, with the cut line at the edge. My plan is to use the clear vinyl using the cut line, and then I'll have the image with the cut line and I'll be able to cut it right away, not have to wait for the ink to dry. Ideally, we'll see as I start testing it. The cleaning solution installed, click next, and it's making a lot of noises. Sounds like it's probably probably pumping the fluid through all the lines. So we'll let it do its business and see what goes next. Still going through the cleaning process. I've now inserted the cleaning cartridge into the magenta side. I assume it's going to go through all of them. The inks, okay, I got the inks installed. It's telling me inks are being filled. There's no turning back with the white. So, I'm running first test print. It looks like some of the nozzles need to be cleaned, so now I'm doing the cleaning that it recommends. And another test print. Almost done with the testing, then I'll be ready to test my own print. I'm doing my first test print. Created this file in Illustrator and added a contour cut and a perf cut to see if it'll cut it and then perf cut it once it's done. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, I did a first test, but I had the cut contour and the perf cut on at the same time. I took the cut contour off and I'm printing the image bigger now. I think because it went through twice, it frayed the edges pretty bad on the sticker. So now I'm just going to do the perf cut on the where it leaves a white border on there. Guess what it's doing is it cuts halfway around the circle one side and halfway around the other side, and then you just have to pop it out. We'll see here when it stops. Okay, it came out. Let's see how the that perf cut worked. Sure did. Coming right out. Awesome. Guess I figured it out. This is so cool. So cool. Well, I think my first day setup was a success. I was able to get the printer installed, set up. Sorry. I was able to get the printer software installed, get the printer set up, and print out some test decals of a design I made in Illustrator. I have a few jobs that I'm waiting to print. I have a yard sign that I need to print, and I'm just going to print out the big 18x24 print and then just stick it on top of the corrugated plastic yard sign. These are going to be for a school, so I might do a video on that. I might not, just to kind of show how I do that. But it looks like I'm up and running. Like I said, this video wasn't too informative. I was just trying to show you my experience with the printer. I got it today. I've been messing with it for about, man, it's 7:30 my time, so I've been messing around for a few hours. So anyway, I still got a lot of learning to do on some of the settings. The jobs that I sent were just quick printing jobs. I watched plenty of videos to try to get an idea of what I needed to do. The next thing I'm trying to figure out is just how to cut different style of decals, maybe a little more than just a circle. I used a circle just to kind of keep it simple. But I haven't really messed with a lot of the job settings. I just kind of did some basic settings, and so far I'm happy with the way it came out. It came out pretty good. Okay, so I went ahead and decided to print a couple of signs before I go to bed tonight. It has taken this about 2 hours to get this far. These are both going to be 18x24 prints. I did a cut contour line around the edge of it, so when it gets done, it'll cut the edge, and then I'll peel them off, and I'm gonna stick them on these corrugated signs out here. These are just standard signs you can buy wholesale, or you can actually get them at Home Depot if you're in a pinch. But there's a place I like to go to that has them for like $1. I think it's $1.50 a piece, maybe $1, and then it's like 50 cents or something for the actual stake, metal stake that goes into it. So I'm gonna let these finish up. Once they're done, I'll cut them off, and then I'll probably start 2 more while I go to bed, and then in the morning I'll start another 2. I've got about 7 to do, so that'll just take a few hours, and then I will get them taken care of. We're doing them for a local school here. We're donating them because they need some more signs, and this is a good test run to see some of the stuff I can do.